Good morning. Today I am going to teach lesson 1, that is units and graphs. Before getting into the explanation, let us discuss one example to make you understand what is a unit, what are the measurements, etc. So here Rashida and her brother Salim went to a grocery shop. Rashida asked the shopkeeper to give 2 kgs of sugar and 100 grams of tea powder. Shopkeeper weighed those items and gave them. As when Salim looked at those packets, he knows that 100 is bigger number than 2, but sugar packet is bigger than the tea packet. He got a doubt and asked his sister. If at all, Rashida asked the shopkeeper to give 2 sugar, 100 tea powder, can the shopkeeper give the items? In this way, there is no meaning of these numbers without measuring terms. We can understand the quantity of weight, time, distance, etc. only when they are expressed with measuring terms. Here, in this case, the measuring terms like kilograms and grams along with the numericals, then only the physical quantities are meaningful. These measuring terms are called the units of those physical quantities. So let us discuss what is unit. A unit is a standard measure used for comparing measurements. These units should be placed right side of the magnitude of every physical quantity. For example, 2 kg, 100 grams, 20 centimeter, etc. So we use different units to measure any physical quantity. Whatever the table, you observe the like rice bag, which is measured in kgs, ilachi, which is measured in grams, pepper, which is measured in grams, sand, which is measured in ton, gold ring, which is measured in grams, your weight is also measured in kg, chalk piece, which is measured in grams, onions, which are measured in kgs, wooden logs, which are also measured in tons. Can we use a meter or kilometer for measuring the chalk piece? You'll say that it's wrong. Depending upon the quantities of the materials, the units may be expressed. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to learn what are the fundamental quantities and its units, what are the derived quantities and its unit, how to convert units, how to write the rules for writing units, and according to the graphs, you will be knowing how to plot the graphs, steps in the construction of a graph, understanding direct and inverse proportion to determine the slope in the curve, calculating the area of a graph. Now, coming to physical quantity, a quantity which can be measured and by which various physical happenings can be explained and expressed in the form of laws. Here the examples like length, mass, time, etc. A physical quantity is represented completely by its magnitude and unit. If you represent physical quantity by Q, N into U, where N represent magnitude, U represent unit. Here we have types of physical quantities. First one is ratio, nothing but only it indicates numerical value. Along with that, we don't have any measuring terms. When a physical quantity is a ratio of two similar quantities, it has no unit. For example, relative density is equal to density of the object by density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. When you come to scalar quantity, it only denotes a magnitude. These quantities do not have any direction, but they have only magnitude. For example, length, mass, time, etc. Now, when you go to vector quantities, it only denotes magnitude as well as direction. These quantities have both magnitude as well as direction. For example, like displacement, velocity, force. Now, when you come to the quantities, quantities are divided into two types. One is fundamental quantities, or we can call them as basic quantities. The other one is derived quantities. Let us discuss what is fundamental quantity. These physical quantity which cannot be expressed in the terms of other quantities and which are independent of all other quantities. For example, length, mass, time, etc. When you go to derived quantity, these physical quantities can be derived by suitable multiplication or division of different powers of fundamental quantities. For example, like area, volume, velocity. Scientists of different countries use different system of units for measurement for their convenience. So here the three types of systems of units. First one is FPS, second one is CGS, third one is MKS. Here FPS denote foot, pound, second. CGS denotes centimeter, gram, second. MKS denote meter, kg and second. So these are the basic units for length, mass and time. Here the system of units which is internationally accepted in is SI system. We can call it as MK system also. It was introduced in 1971.